3 weeks ago, I was scrolling on Instagram. And I go on Instagram and I see an Instagram reel from Aisan Islami. I think a lot of you guys know him. In that Instagram reel, he said something very interesting, which actually hit me very hard. He said, you don't have to be a politician in order to talk about the genocide, like the thing that is happening in Iran right now. I've talked about it on my Instagram. I post a lot of things on my Instagram about the Iranian people because at the end of the day, we have to be their voice because they themselves live under a dictatorship and they cannot really do anything besides just like living life with a inflation that is beyond like nuts. We have to be their voice. The people that are living outside of the Iran has to be their voice. I had this limiting belief in my mind that I thought that, you know what, I'm not gonna actually talk about it. And the reason for that is because I'm not a politician. Like I'm not into politics. But this is just something that I have to talk about because it is about my people, it's about my country, the country that I was born in. I was raised there till I was like 5-6 years old. I speak the language. It is something that I have very pride in, like Iran, like the Persian Empire. It's something that resonates with me a lot. It's like connects with me on a deep level because I am one of the people, right? I'm one of the Iranian people. Once again, he said in the Instagram reel, you don't have to be a politician to talk about the genocide, the things, the massacre, things that has been happening in Iran right now. He said a kid dying that is 12 years old, like 12 years old, in one of the protests. You don't have to be a politician to talk about that. You don't have to be a politician to talk about that. It hit me so hard because I actually never thought about that. Like, damn, that is actually true. You don't have to be a politician to speak out. So why do I not speak out? Like, why do I not make a video like this on Instagram, talking the English language and say, you know what, guys, I stand for my people and that's what I'm gonna do. It just hurts me a lot, man. It hurts me a lot to see that the people in my country, I'm 22 years old, I see people my age, a little bit older, a little bit like younger, like 40, like to the age of like I was like 2 to 3 or even like 1 years old. They're being killed. Like this is my message to the Iranian people. Like I have to speak out, even though who am I to even talk about this? One of the other limiting beliefs on Instagram, I have like not even 60 followers on Instagram. I have not even hit 70 subscribers on YouTube. So who am I even talk about this? It goes beyond my expertise. But this has nothing to do with the expertise. This has anything to do with a human. Being a human being, you have to talk about this. If I can sit here in my comfortable home with a roof above my head, like money is good and stuff. I go to university, everything, life in general is just comfortable and good. And say, you know what? I'm not gonna talk about it. Like what type of human being am I? You have to talk about the things that are uncomfortable because who else is gonna do it? Like a lot of Iranians have also talked about this and I feel like why am I not one of them? Why can I just record a video like this and just literally say what's on my mind? Like this is genuinely like something that hurts me a lot because these people are my age. Like I said, sometimes even younger, sometimes even older. They're fighting for basic human rights. Isn't that sad? Whilst we are living, I'm talking about like Iranians living in Europe and like America, like living in this very comfortable place where you know, you can do a lot of things actually outside of Iran. But the people in Iran are suffering because they've been oppressed by a regime for 47 years. It is very hard to not speak about it. And that's the reason why I'm sitting in front of a camera for this video, to record this video specifically for my people. Once again, my friend, this is not easy. More than 50,000 people have died, and I think out of those 50,000, 99% of them are young. I think even more people have died. Like I think above 100,000. Like a lot of people have been arrested, a lot of people have been hanged. Like I think a lot of the world is just ignoring that, and I don't really like that idea though. I did not want to ignore it because like I said, I've posted a lot on my Instagram. I've never made a video like this where I basically genuinely talk about my people in Iran being comfortable with that. This has to be said. When people are fighting for basic human rights against an oppressed regime that is basically a dictatorship, it kills their own people. And the funny thing is, they don't even kill their own people. They hire Iraqi fighters to kill their own people because I think nobody even wants to fight for them. Of course, there are also a lot of Iranians that have killed their own people. But the fact that they hire Iraqi fighters from another country, like our neighbor country, Iraq, they hire the fighters there to come into our country, kill innocent people unarmed with heavy machine guns, already says enough. Like it already says enough. Like it's just beyond my own belief. Like how can somebody be like that? And I will stand for my people in Iran. I'm for Reza Pahlavi. I hope one day he gets to Iran and he gets to unite Iran again like his father did and his grandfather did. Until then, we have to fight, and the fight is not easy. It's like the Iranian people against the world. Every single country of the world, I'm not talking about every country, but I feel like 90% of the countries in the world that just are against Iran. And I'm not talking about against the regime, I'm talking about the people. Like every single, like England, Europe as well sometimes. They're supporting like, they call it like BBC Ayatollah, some like BBC mullahs. My message for the people, man. Hopefully one day Reza Pahlavi is going to come back to Iran and he's going to make Iran great again. It's going to be a phenomenal day, man. It's going to be a very, very phenomenal day.